everyone. I'm really excited this evening to be talking to Tony DaSilva, owner of Cucci Cabello, the best salon in the world. And Tony is the amazing guy who normally, once a week, looks after my hair. But Tony hasn't touched it since before Christmas. This is why it looks a mess. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
I am so sad. My hair was up here last time I seen you. And look.
It was. It really was. But you grew up so much. I love how you grew. It looks amazing.
So, listen. You're an amazing guy. You make me look like a princess. I never have to touch my hair when you do it. But I think most women in particular are saying to themselves, shall I colour my hair? Shall I cut my hair? How do I do it? Look, I used these scissors to cut my fringe, and it's not good.
And you did great. You did great. You did great. You learned the lesson very well. But Linda, there's just so many people on YouTube now trying to do, at-home jobs and stuff like that. But my advice to anybody, please don't. Just wait. Be patient. We're opening up soon.
What would I have done if I don't see you for another month because of the lockdown? I'd have a side fringe, wouldn't I, if I didn't?
Absolutely, and it would be a great look for you having a little side fringe. But I can see you've been doing a little point cutting.
It's not good. You know what I do? I grab my hair, just the middle bit, because I like this look, and I just grab it.
And you just pinch it.
And it looks such a mess compared to you. The other thing, I don't like washing my hair because it's curly, as you know. So this is the dry shampoo from Germany. It's called that I got when we were in Germany the year before last, and I can't get it anywhere. Amazing. I used that, but
I didn't even know. I did not even know Nivea had a haircut.
Actually, they have Nivea here, but it's not the same one.
No, I know Nivea has a product here. I just didn't know that they had a dry shampoo. That's excellent.
And then this one, Dave got me, my long-suffering husband, and it comes on wet, but it leaves my hair nice and shiny.
That's a Marc Anthony product. Good product.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Toronto boy.
So, and then the other thing is, my roots are showing, right? And so I use this, but I don't like it. This is L'Oreal. I got the wrong colour, I guess, about a year ago, and it makes my roots look yellow. So what should I be doing, Tony?
Well, if that's making your roots look yellow, obviously then you got the wrong color for it. But those are actually excellent because, in between hairstyle and between hair visits, those will really tie you up very, very nicely. So my suggestion is be more patient for another week or so. Salons are opening up soon. But my best advice to anybody is our salons now, we're doing salon kits, color kits for the home. So give your salon a call or email your salon, and we'll give you a kit where you can just touch up your root within a shade or two of your natural color, which will tie you up for the salon until the salon opens.
That's amazing. So for people like me who's got curly hair and, I hate the curls, what is the best way for me to dry it? Because if I dry it naturally, it goes frizzy. So what should I be doing?
Well, here's the thing about with curly hair. Just to let you know now, it's very much in fashion right now. Just because everybody's at home, everybody's entertaining the idea of wearing curls at home. But for those girls such as yourself who hate the curls or hate the frizz, my best bet to this is don't let your hair dry right away. As soon as you get out of the shower, towel dry your hair really, really well, put your product in, and attack it right away with the blow drying. By doing so, you don't allow your hair to fill into that curl or fill into that kink or allow it to frizz. So my best advice is, even if you set it in rollers and just leave it, you'll have better results.
I use rollers for donkeys.
Listen, we have time now. That's the beautiful thing about being at home now. We all have time to experiment, even with our own natural curl.
I guess some people like them. So I can never dry my hair like you can. So what is the tip for somebody who really struggles? If I still want to keep the curls but don't want it to go frizzy, what product should I be putting on the curls?
Well, here's the thing about with that is not necessarily what you're doing or what you're putting in. Sometimes the less you touch your hair, the better when it's curled. So here's a little tip for curly hair for those girls that want to keep their hair curly without being big or frizzy. When you get out of the shower, don't over dry your hair. The wetter the curl, scrunch it, put your mousse, your gel, and leave it. It will almost be dripping. I know it sounds annoying, but trust me on this one. When it starts dripping and it's still very wet, as it dries, don't touch it. It will dry to the most beautiful setting as it is. The worst thing anybody could possibly do is try to quick blow dry that curl, because the more you touch it, the more you blow dry it, the bigger the hair goes, the frizzy it goes, and then you try to control it, and what do? You re-wet it. So don't do that. So get out of the shower, scrunch some gel, some mousse, leave it a little saturated, even if it's slightly dripping. That's a good sign that's a sign that it's not too over dry, and let it dry that way without touching. You'll have good results.
The thing I do, you gave me some lovely shiny stuff that makes it feel like silk, and I go, I've got to do something with it. So I pile the stuff on, and it ends up being like, too greasy, and I've wasted all that lovely. Sorry?
Too much, absolutely. But here's my advice with you on that one if you're working on product. I just saw your hand movement, how you were doing it, and the worst thing yes, that's wrong. Don't do that. Grab your hair and go from the bottom, scrunch it up, the bottom up. That's the way you will never overproduct your hair.
I'm so glad I've got you, I really do. So when we can all come back to the salon, what is the newest colour that you think is going to be good for 2021 if we're going to colour our hair?
Mushroom. Mushroom color is the magic color. Mushroom.
What's mushroom?
So mushroom, it's a brown. It's not blonde. It's not dark. It's that mid color, but it's not warm and it's not cool. So we call it mushroom. Almost looks like mud. And the reason being is girls aren't going out. People are not doing colors. People are not doing nothing. So this neutral mud color is the in thing right now. And the biggest length right now, Linda, is what you got, or even slightly shorter. This is the magic length.
Yeah, really?
Yes. The mushroom, Google it. You'll love it.
I trust you. So do you want me to go that colour? Is it too dark for me?
No, you hate it, Linda. You're a blonde, let's face it.
Actually, I'm going to tell everybody the truth. I was very dark black and I kept dyeing it till I met you, didn't I? To get rid of the roots. And you said, let's turn you blonde. So I would definitely recommend that. Go to a proper hair salon and get to know somebody like you, but it could be anybody. I would prefer people to go to you because you're based in Kitchener, so if anybody wants to know, they can find you. But talk to the guy like you or the woman like you and trust them. But if you don't really trust them, find somebody else. But I put my life in your hands going blonde, and everybody said I look like I was born blonde. So you got to trust.
But Linda, even sorry for interrupting, even though I haven't seen you in months because of obviously the pandemic we're in, you look amazing. You look great. Your blonde looks natural on you.
You can't see the grey hairs because I can see them. I'm so vain. The other thing is, do some hairdressers try and talk you into something you don't want? I know you don't, but do you think some salons do, and then people walk away with something they don't want?
That depends on the relationship of the stylist and the client. But yeah, a lot of times a salon will be pushing looks. But if it's something you're not feeling comfortable with, you could consult with your stylist and appreciate the suggestion. But you can always decline the suggestion if you're not into that kind of thing. But salons are always going to be trying to be innovative and promote new looks and stuff like that. But if you're not comfortable with it, don't feel obligated. Just look at your stylist in the eye and say thank you, but no thank you.
So. I think in 2020 I had my hair cut to there 3 times by you, and then I started growing it, and this is how it's ended up. So I'm going to keep it this length until maybe.
Do you enjoy it?
I enjoy it when you've looked after it for me. I don't enjoy it like this, but I do like it. And I never comb my hair, brush my hair really. I just put one of them. What are they called? I call it an afro comb. I just put one of them through it.
A detangling brush.
I don't mess with it. But then I think maybe in June or July I'll have it short again if we get some nice hot weather. That should be nice. So Tony, why did you become a hairdresser? How come you ended up owning your own salon? Because it's a lovely story.
Well, thank you very much. Well, like I said, you and I talked about this in the past about this story. And as far as becoming a hairstylist, I think it was always kind of in me to become one. Like I said, I've always was inclined to become a hairstylist and stuff like that. But now I don't know what else to tell you on anything else about that. But it was just always in me to become one. And I mean, I told you the story about with my father when I told him about me becoming a hairstylist, and he was like, "Oh, what the heck, right?" But then he saw the success, and he was very, very, very proud of me. But like I said, it was always inclined into becoming one. So
what you're saying is, if you're passionate about something and you really want to do it, you'll be more successful than if you're pushing into a job you don't want to do.
Absolutely. Listen, here's how I look at it. The day I became a hairstylist was the day I stopped working.
And you say that, and like you've got your own salon, you've had it for years, you've got people, kind of working with you or for you, and you start very early of the morning, you finish very late of the night, you hardly have any weekends off, and you enjoy that, not having any spare time.
I enjoy the people. I enjoy the conversations. I enjoy life. I enjoy everybody's story. Everybody brings a little something to it. So yeah, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it.
I think you're like our therapist. We tell you everything, don't we? And what's shared at the hair salon stays at the hair salon. Well, you've looked after all of.
I'm going to write a book at the end of my career, right?
Well, you should start writing it now. All my children have come to you and had their hair done. Melissa's wedding, Melissa's engagement, our daughter. She's dying to see you. By the way, she hasn't seen you for so many. It must be since before she had the baby, so her hair's down here, whichever.
But her wedding, that experience, that was such a beautiful weekend, eh?
Yeah, you did a great job. So my advice to anybody is become friends with the person who does your hair, and then they'll do a proper job. So do you think we'll be coming back soon? I mean, the pandemic must have been tough on you as well.
You know what, Linda? It's been almost now 2 months now that we've been shut down. I enjoyed it about a week or so. We got cut out some sleep, but I'm ready to go back. Sure, I'm definitely ready to go back. As everybody is.
But I mean, the first time we were closed down, you were closed down for months, weren't you?
Yeah. And then when we opened, everybody was so scared because there was so much of the unknown. But I think we're going to be a lot better this time around because we're much more prepared and we know what to expect now. But I remember the first time around when we opened, Linda, it was like scary.
Yeah, I was scared as well. But you've done everything right. You've got the table when we come in and we have to wear a mask, we have to sanitize our hands. And then you've got, what's that stuff called?
Plexiglass.
You're doing everything right.
Yes. We do check out the temperature.
But I hate to disappoint you. I don't think we're going to be going back to the hair salon for at least a month. You mentioned 2 weeks. Do you know something I don't know?
Well, I've just been kind of hearing through our little insiders that hopefully next week the doors will slowly be opening. So fingers crossed, everybody.
And then everybody will be phoning Tony and you'll be so busy you're not going to get any sleep.
I'll be working on Sundays as well.
What have you been doing, though, in your time off? Have you been...
I've been catching up, a little bit of sleeping, spending time with my family, spending time with my kids. And you know what? I've been catching up on a lot of stuff for the salon that I've been wanting to do, but I've been too busy to do it. So a little bit at the shop, a little bit of education online, bringing a couple new things to the shop. So, yeah, 2021 should be an exciting year for us.
Oh, you're looking quite well, actually. You're looking like you've had a good rest, so you're ready to go back to work. So people who live Kitchener-Waterloo, and I'm sure you service some people in Toronto. You service my daughter who lives close to Toronto. So tell us, where can we find you, Tony? What's your salon address?
Well, we are located at 1595 Victoria Street North in Kitchener. You can also check us out at CucciCabello.com. And we also have a Facebook page, and you can give us a call, book an appointment, and see what Linda's talking about.
Oh, you're absolutely fantastic, and thank you for your time tonight, and really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you within 2 weeks or a month so you can make me look beautiful again.
Linda, it's always a pleasure seeing you.